Hello Stampers, I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Inkin' with Dink and welcome to my video. Since it is a Tuesday, it is time for my catalog case card today. Now all this week, I've decided instead of featuring a stamp set or a suite like I've been doing, I'm going to feature the new in colors that are coming out in the catalog starting tomorrow. So no particular stamp set, I'll just be using different kinds, but I will be showing you all of the new colors and getting you more acquainted, better acquainted with them, and you can decide which one is your favorite. So for my catalog case today, we're going to be casing this card in the catalog right here. Okay, this is in the January through June 2020 mini catalog, and this is actually on page 67. And it's just a card that's there that they showed using the Timeless Tulips bundle. But this actually is the layout that we are casing. So it's just got the regular card. It's got a smaller size. It is designer series paper. Has a layer that goes straight across, and then our focal point right there in the middle. So are you ready to see what I came up with? Came up with this card right here, okay? And again, focusing on the new in colors. So I actually have two of the in colors on this card. And then the one we're gonna make is gonna use another different color. That's one of the new in colors. So kind of fun. So we just have our regular card base. We have our next layer down of designer series paper, a strip across the middle, and then our focal point right here. Okay, so we're going to be using a new stamp set on this one too. So are you ready to get started? Let's do this. So this is one of the new in colors, and this is actually called, oh, and now I'm going to forget it. Misty Moonlight is what this one is called. Okay, and we are going to recreate this same card using the Just Jade. Now I love this color of green. It's not too bright, it's not too dark, it's a perfect medium green, and it's just really a fun color. So our cardstock to start off is going to need to be 8.5 by 5.5. We're just going to take it, fold it in half. Be sure and use a bone folder. Okay, just like that. Now our next layer down is a layer of designer series paper. Now in the catalog, they actually used a piece that was 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. But I have been playing with in color stuff this week, and this happens to be the size of the scrap that I had. So that's what I'm using. So pretty much use whatever you have available. And this one measures 3.5 by 3. Okay, so I'm just going to take it, I'm going to put some adhesive on the back, and I am going to center it right in the middle of my card front, just like that. Okay, now for my next layer that goes across the front, I'm still using the Just Jade, only I'm going to do a little bit of something different on this one, and I'm actually going to flag the ends. So all I want to do is I'm going to cut in a little bit. I'm going to go from one bottom corner to the tip of the cut, from the other bottom corner to the other tip, just like that. Okay, do the same thing for the other side. I don't want too big of a flag, so I don't want to cut in too far, but just enough so that it gives it a little interest on the ends. Okay, now I'm ready to put some adhesive on the back of that. I'm going to center that on our card, just like that. Okay, now our next layer is going to be our focal point. So I have just cut out an oval using the biggest of the stitched shaped framelits. The oval size, this is the biggest one that there is in this package. So I just cut it out of the Whisper White. Okay, now I do want to stamp my greeting on here. So I'm going to use soft suede. And I am using the greeting Happy Day that is from the Itty Bitty Birthday stamp set. I'm really glad this one carried over. I use this quite a bit for birthday cards. And I just like it that there's lots of different sayings and also card insides in this set. So I'm just going to ink it up in the soft suede and stamp it right across the top like that. Okay, now that is actually all I am stamping on this piece. So I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back of it, and I'm going to center that right on this piece, just like that. Okay, now let's go ahead and stamp our focal point. So I am using a new stamp set in the new catalog called Birds and Branches. This is really a cute stamp set. It's got a couple different bird images, a nest, eggs, some tree branches, different kinds of feet for wherever your bird happens to be standing. And then it also has the coordinating dies. Okay, and these are called Birds and More dies. So they can cut this branch thing out here. This lovely circle to cut in the front of a card is gorgeous. Be watching for some cards made with that soon. And then of course we've got a couple of the bird outlines to cut out the stamped images. And then there are two birds that look like this, okay, that can face each other. And they are to use with not stamped images, so just to cut out of designer series paper. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get some, oh here it is, Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to take the nest image that's in the stamp set, ink that up in the soft suede, and I'm just going to stamp that on my Whisper White. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, and I'm also going to cut out this little bird out of a scrap piece of my designer series paper in the end colors. So here is my nest, and here is the little bird that I cut out. Okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to adhere him on the back like that so that he looks like he's sitting down in the nest. So let's make our nest pop a little bit. So we want to use some dimensionals. And I'm just going to put a couple, actually let's put 3 dimensionals on there like that. Okay, we'll take our backing off of them. And I'm just going to put that down about right there. Okay, now here is the little bird. Okay, that I cut out. I just cut it out of a piece of our in color designer series paper. This is the new Bumblebee color, and I love it for a yellow. It's a very pretty color. So I'm just going to slide my bird down in there like that so he looks like he's sitting on his nest. It's just like that. So there you go. There is a fun, easy bird card using the Birds and Branches stamp set, but also showcasing 3 actually of our new in colors. So again, this is the Just Jade color, this is the Misty Moonlight color, and this is the Bumblebee color. Okay, and this is just both of these are the designer series paper that is in the pack right now of our coordinating designer series paper in our in colors. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this card, a fun little card to put together, easy to put together. Why don't you leave me a comment? Let me know which of these 2 colors you like the best. Maybe you like the Misty Moonlight better. Maybe you like the Just Jade color better. And what I will do is I will work on making cards in some of the other colors so we can see how we like those too in this layout. Also, be sure and watch my Facebook Live tomorrow where I'll be making a few cards using the new in colors, and I'll be doing more again on Thursday. So thanks so much for watching. Be sure to share my video with your friends, and I'll catch you next time.